Shalom.
Shalom.
We're the brothers from GMS New Orleans coming with a quick lesson. But before we get started, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem.
double honor to the apostle and elder of the great millstone who rule well. Shalom to the 144,000, to the 1/3, to the elect. All right. We want to do a quick lesson on the 2/3 because seeing that we're close to the end, Jacob's trouble right around the corner. The MOTB is basically in our backyard, looking at us through the window, waiting to come in. We just wanted to let 2/3 of our people know, if you don't come back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai and put off these worldly, carnally mindset, you're gonna be destroyed, and it's gonna be a grievous death. So, Bayan, let's get started with the Zephaniah 3 and 8.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 8. It says, "Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation."
Slakia, that's not what I wanted. That should have been what, Zechariah 3 and 8, with the 2/3.
Oh, the second part.
I got it right here.
Come on, get that for me. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Slakia.
No, it's all good. It's all good. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13 and verse 8. And it
13.
reads, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power."
And that shows you 2/3 of the children of Israel who are like the sand of the sea would be cut off. They would die on this side for their rebellion against Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. And like I said, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is not gonna allow you to have a peaceful death. You're not gonna be able to just have a heart attack in your sleep, or you get one to the head and you just lay down and that's it. No, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is done with 2/3 of his people. All right, give me that. Start me off with that.
Real quick, I wanted to say this too, because when you go into that Zechariah 13 and 8, and it says that in all the land, right? That land is specifically talking about America, man. You know? So 2/3 of our Israelites in America, they will be cut off. Okay? You know?
We're starting to see the beginnings of that as well.
That's right.
We're seeing the northern tribe with getting ice on their back. Then you got the southern tribe. You got the so-called white men, who's the Edomite. Hey, every chance they can get at Jake, they coming after Jake. So it's right there. Your time for repentance is slowly but surely coming to an end.
That's
Go ahead,
right.
I think you something.
And what's the newest thing that has come into the light? All right, your man's DJ Donald Trump. He sent what? The National Guard to various so-called what? Troubled states.
Right.
You see?
Fine.
How are these states troubled? By way of what? These different gangs and really he's basically saying they're troubled because of so-called black people.
Don't forget the Latinos and Native Americans. He's still on there.
When you think of crime in America, the face of it is always going to be the so-called black man, you know? And that's why I harped in on that. And when you look at the different videos that come out with these guys, with these National Guard troops they're mainly targeting Jackass, man. You know, they on your different I don't really know those different blocks in like Chicago and these notorious gang affiliated blocks, and you know, they're coming down here in New Orleans, man.
Right.
They coming to kick you niggas in the head, you know. But you got it. I don't want to
no, you good, you good. You got something to say, Bayan? You want to get in on it?
No, he got it right on the head, man. Like it's obvious, you know. We have a plain enemy, you know, that's in plain sight.
That's right.
All right, and we could lodge this all the way back to Genesis, where Esau said in his heart that he was going to slay his brother Jacob. All right, so that whole MO has not changed. So now we're experiencing, you know, a great deal of it, you know, resurfacing, you know, back to the mainstream of, you know, what Esau's original thoughts were, you know.
And why is that? Real quick, because what? We're coming down to the end of times. You see, there was a lot of what people would call a gray area, but they don't understand how the Lord works. Right. You see, the Lord, he does things in steps. He does things. He plays shit like chess, man. You might have took 2-3 of my pawns, right, but you don't even know my knight is coming to take your goddamn king. You see? And that's how the Lord moves. Over the course of time, the Lord has let these people just take pawns. They took pawns. He let the Edomites take pawns, man. You know?
Hey, Bayan, give me that scripture where the Lord said the 2/3 of his people were just born to die in vain.
Oh,
that's basically what the brother said.
2 Esdras 9 and around 20.
Because basically, like you said, they were taking pawns, but those pawns didn't mean nothing to Yahweh Ba'ashem Haushai. They were just throwaway pieces.
That's right. And when you think about the position of a pawn on the
chessboard,
on the chessboard, he really don't hold too much value. You know, he can only jump one space. His value is way lesser than, and there's way more pawns than there are knights, rooks, you know, bishops, kings, queens. You know what I'm saying? Bishops.
You mentioned the multitude to perish.
Yeah, it's 20 and go down to 22.
Yeah. The book of 2 Esdras chapter 9 and 20. It says, "So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it. And I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster, and a plant of a great people. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my
grape come." That goes into what we were talking about, the pawns. Yahweh Ba'ashem Haushai knew they were going to die in vain. He didn't even care about them. That's why he said 2/3 of the people would die. Those 2/3 are the pawns that he don't even want.
That's right.
All he worried about is his elect. You keep going out.
It says, again, verse 22, "Let the multitude perish then which were born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant. For with great labor have I made it perfect."
That right there is the 1/3.
You got it.
That right there is the elect. That's all he care about. That's why he said, "Hey, let them go, let them perish. I don't need them no more. Long you don't trust my special ones, who I done anointed, who have been set up since the beginning of time. I don't care about what you do with the rest. You go ahead out."
That was it. That was it.
And that shows you 2/3 of our people gonna have to die, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Haushai is gonna let Esau Edom do it. He said they were really just born in vain, just to fulfill the role of Yahweh Ba'ashem Haushai of let Esau think he winning. Because the more 2/3 that they kill, the bigger their ego gonna get. Because they feel like Yahweh Ba'ashem Haushai ain't gonna do nothing to stop them. But the moment they start touching the elect, he's gonna raise up that standard. You got it out. I see you guys.
Yeah, I just want to say this because Hey, without 2/3 of the nation of Israel, Esau wouldn't be what he is. You see?
Con,
So the Lord had to let him get his feet, get his feet wet, right?
con,
And really, ultimately, according to the book of Job, the 20th chapter, hey, the Lord gonna let him get all the way waist deep with this shit. You know, He's gonna let
con,
him fill his belly, all right, almost to the brim, and then that's when he gonna make this devil spew, all right, all that he's eaten.
Um,
con,
You know, and that comes with, like, when you break that down, he's getting the masses, and not only a portion of his own people and things of that nature, but ultimately 2/3 of the nation of Israel, which makes up of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Man, you 12 tribes of the tribe of Israel. You see,
con.
he gonna let the Lord gonna let Edom get that. But like you said, when it come down to the elect, that's when the cutoff point is gonna happen. You know?
Con. You look at it like this, when the best time to knock somebody over the head when they think they done won.
That's
Let's
right.
take Dragon Ball Z for instance. Remember Battle of God when Goku thought he won? Oh boy shot Goku with the laser pistol. We
That's
talking about a
right.
guy that can destroy a universe with punches. The moment he let his
Con.
guard down, a simple laser pistol through the chest, and he was damn near out of there. And
That's
guess what
right.
Yahweh outside gonna do?
Con, you know?
I got a precept.
Bayan, you go ahead. I know you want to
Con,
get in
con,
on it.
con. This just backing up what your brother going into. This is Psalms 50 and 21. It says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I
Yes,
will
Lord.
reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes." And again, the Lord, boasting Esau, Edom's heads up, thinking that the Lord is with them, just because their judgment hasn't come so swiftly, so they
Con,
think that they're doing the right thing. They think that nothing is going to happen to them. There is going to be no recompense for touching the apple of the Lord's eye.
Kalaya,
But
get that scripture to back the brother up about that too.
Which
Because
one?
judging not executed speedily. Uh,
Oh, con.
God,
That's
because
Habakkuk.
that's how Esau thinking right now.
yep.
He thinking, hey, long I can do whatever I want to these people because Yahweh Shem Shai had put him in my hand.
God.
But he never think of what's gonna happen afterwards.
Right.
The
All
scripture tells
together,
you that
it was just a trap. This is
son,
another excuse for the Lord to fuck these devils up, man. And
son,
it's comical in a sense, but that's obviously how you can point out pure hatred. That I let you touch something that I really care about dearly, just so I
son,
can have even more anger to kill you.
Con.
But you got it, bro.
even more reason. Because
God,
hey, nobody, let's be honest, nobody want anybody touching they stuff. Then you
God,
touch my stuff and break it, and you don't give a care.
right.
Hey,
Con.
all gloves off. I gotta put hands on you now. And it's gonna be
Right.
Yahweh Shai who's gonna come down and see him.
Yeah, if I
Go
can
ahead.
say this, look, the scriptures tell you that this devil, he went way past, our affliction.
Gone.
You know, he went overboard. You see,
Just
we were
couldn't
supposed
focus
to get
on
afflicted for our transgressions, and that should have been it. But this devil went the extra mile to erase our knowledge of who we are, right?
it.
To further push us down, man. You know?
Our history and everything.
That's right,
They
man. Our nation, our heritage.
then gave us a color.
That's
They don't
right,
even
man.
describe us. That's the crazy part. Y'all black and everybody brown.
Con.
You're not gonna get away with this, Esau. But 2/3 of our people, hey, they down with the plan. They
Right.
trusting in oppression.
That's right.
So guess what? Those hands on the hand, the wicked will not go unpunished. So that means 2/3 of our people who trust in Esau, Edom, and his sister are gonna be destroyed.
Con.
You got that precept out?
Yeah.
Go ahead and
This
read it.
the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1 and verse 4, and it reads, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded.
Con.
You know, and ultimately, you know, that's what one would think when you start to view the world in a way of understanding. All right, that's like a misunderstanding.
Con.
Okay, because really, when you start to read the book of Habakkuk, this is Habakkuk's question. That's the subtitle. Habakkuk had a question. You know, basically, why is this happening to the nation of Israel? You
Right.
see? And so he just was coming to a conclusion. All right, man, look, the law is slack and judgment don't never come. You see? The wicked compass about the righteous. Therefore, it says, therefore, wrong judgment proceeded. Okay, and he just was going off what he saw in the earth. But we have, you know, the rest of the mystery. We understand that this devil won't get away with, like the brother just brought on in Psalms. You see, he won't get away with the shit that he's done within the earth, let alone Slaka. He won't get away with the shit that he's done to the nation of Israel, let alone the shit that he's done unto the earth, man.
Con.
You know?
And he's taking two-thirds of our people with him.
Con.
That same judgment. Because they feel like, man, whatever Esau say is what's what. They don't believe in the power of Yahweh Hashem outside.
Real quick, the brother about to grab a little precept, and I still got that Jeremiah for you, and I got a precept of my own for you too.
All right, it go. Your precept going in what we talking about right now, backing up that Jeremiah.
Well, you'll bring the Jeremiah out, and then I'll kind of get off into this. It's Proverbs 1 and like 24, kind of going into that second Ezra 9 and everything.
Con.
But
go ahead, Bayan.
You got that one?
Yeah, this is the book of St. John, chapter 8 and 44. Red letters, Yahweh Shah speaking. It says, ye are of your father the devil. Let me get 43. It says, why do ye not understand my speech, even because ye cannot hear my word? Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
Beautiful. And that shows you, even back then, how our people were following Esau Edom.
That's right.
That's who he was talking to. He wasn't talking to the Edomite. He was talking to Israelite who were being wicked as Esau was. That's why he told him, you're your father the devil. Go ahead, Op.
That was it, innit?
That was it.
Come. So guess what? If they doing the same thing that Esau Edom is doing, you don't think they're gonna get the same judgment? Hey, it was Yahweh Hashem Hashai laid the law down. If you trust in these people, I'm gonna destroy you. Simple as that. Really, that's what it's all about with the MOTB. It was about his people. Who you gonna believe in? You gonna follow him or you gonna follow me? Like Moses did in the wilderness when he drew a line in the sand and he asked the Israelites that were going off, who y'all wanted to follow? You want to follow the golden calf or you want to follow Yahweh Hashem outside? And once they split, what he told them, hey, kill all of them.
God.
And we know history will repeat itself. And that's all this is. Yahweh Hashem outside drawing the line in that sand again. Who are you going to worship? You going to worship me or you going to worship Esau Edom? Go ahead, Doc.
Real quick before the brother get this precept, you see, when you start to read these holy scriptures, you understand that this is our history book. Okay? And what the brother just said, history will repeat itself, is not just him saying that because he just predict that. That's just something he calculated. No, that's something that has been proven time after time after time after time again. You see? And through the understanding of the truth, the Lord Hey, this is the last goddamn carnation, man. The
Con,
Lord is putting a stop unto the cycle. You see? And that's why this will be the end of this world, man. The end of this eon. Okay, the end of this age. All right? He's putting
con,
a stop to the Israelites going off, man.
con,
Okay? This is the last time Israelites will ever go off on the face of the planet Earth. You know? But
con,
you got to go through it by death by pain. All right? We going through it while we living, man. You know,
con.
we're dying daily. You see? Shit.
Holding
We
back.
just afflicted ourselves for the day of atonement,
Damn,
man. Who else? What other Israelite, all right, by nature, is actually doing a day of atonement? None.
Has to
none.
be
I'm with you on that. None.
less than 1% that probably, you know, atoned for their sins yesterday.
Like that's something to think about, man. Okay? These people they don't give a shit about their sins. They actually are forward in their sins. But Salakia,
None.
bro, you know,
No, you good. You good. That's the spirit on you. Don't hold the spirit back out. If it's on you, let it ride. But matter of fact, while we going into that, go ahead and get that Jeremiah 15.
God. This the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15, and verse 1, and it reads, Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth.
Stop right there. Just like we went into it. Think about it, man. That's Moses and Samuel. That's two people the Most High really love, man. Two prophets that was after his own ways, his spirit. And they still couldn't convince him to be like, hey, man, just give him a chance. Most High like, no, get them out of my sight. And we
Con,
remember what Moses did. Like I said, mentioned earlier, Moses went down there and drew that line in the sand. And after everybody
Right.
took their side, hey, a great slaughter took place. I think what it was like 35,000 Israelites died or something like that.
All of them that was on that other side, huh?
Huh. And it's gonna happen again. This time it's gonna be a innumerable number that's gonna pass
Right.
away. All right. Carry on. Let's go into
God,
verse
verse
2.
2, and it reads, And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, Whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, Thus saith the Lord, such as are for death, to death, and such as are for the sword, to the sword, and such as are for the famine, to the famine, and such as are for the captivity, to the captivity.
All right,
And
stop right there. Stop right
okay,
there. And that just shows you this same thing is gonna happen again. So whoever for the sword, Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna put them to death by the sword. Whoever for the famine by the famine, and really the captivity going into those FEMA camps.
that's right.
They're gonna have a lot of Israelites in those FEMA camps who's gonna get that sword when they don't want to, if they don't take that mark. Yahweh Shema Shai, cold man, bro. He set everything up the way he wanted. People think, oh, that happened a long time ago. That ain't gonna happen again. You out of your damn mind if you won't believe that.
That's right.
Give me that Bayan, give me that Jeremiah 16 and 4.
con.
Let them know what kind of death Yahweh Shema Shai got set for them. So they think this is gonna be something simple when it comes to the famine and the sword and everything else they're gonna go on during Jacob's trouble.
Con. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and 4. It says, They shall die of grievous deaths.
What kind of death?
Grievous deaths.
Hey, get that word grievous, Kalaya.
He got the phone. I don't have an extra phone on.
Get that for
Uh,
me, Bayan. Locking.
Con. This is the word grievous on the online etymology. It says Strong's H8462. It says diseases, They don't really go into depth.
Go into the online.
Online etymology.
Yeah, online. Have some smoke.
Yeah. This is grievous on the online etymology. It says heavy, large, weighty, hard, difficult, toilsome. Legal term, grievous bodily harm.
Woo.
That was pretty much it.
That's all we needed was bodily harm.
Yeah.
How about Shem said, because they rebellious. For they rebellious. All right, finish reading, Bayan.
If I could get a little bit more, because this goes back to the word grief. You know, it says hardship, suffering, pain, bodily affliction.
Woo.
Wrong, grievance, injustice, misfortune, calamity, burden, oppress, to cause grief.
Man, that it's gonna be a rough death, man. How about Shema is not gonna let y'all die a simple death.
But it says Jeremiah 16 and 4, it says, they shall die of grievous deaths, they shall not be lamented. Neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. And they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine.
Didn't he say that?
Say again?
I was just saying, and didn't he say that in Jeremiah 15 and 2? Such as the famine for the famine, such as the sword for the sword. So see, it's not gonna be simple death. The Lord coming hard. Cause this the last ass whooping for Israel. So he gotta make it good.
And if I can say, that's why the scriptures tell you it's Jacob's trouble. It's not Esau's trouble or Elam or Ammon or Moab's trouble. No, it's Jacob's trouble. This the final ass whipping, man. This the one that's gonna cleanse, like it's saying, I believe that's Proverbs 30, you know, tell you blueness cleanse away evil. All right, blueness of a wound cleanses away evil, and basically going into how hard you whoop a ass, you know, that's what's gonna cleanse away that evil, man. And the Lord finna bring the pain on 2/3 of the nation of Israel. You know?
If I could add to you, you know, based on that ass whooping, you know, this is a remembrance for everybody. You know? You know, people don't get it twisted. Obviously, the heathen is gonna get their ass whooped. Esau Edom is gonna get his ass whooped. But even with the Lord's people, when they get their ass whooped in the kingdom, we're gonna look back at the times of what not to do, what not to do, how not to rule, learning from Esau Edom, but also just learning how Israel used to act and how we should never act like that ever again. You know, it's going to be a lesson for everybody, but ultimately we're just going to get the glory at the end to be righteous and have the laws, statutes, commandments in our inward parts.
You look at it. You also look at it like this. Remember, as a kid, when you seen your brother or sister get a butt whooping, that shit used to scare you because you think, "Hey, maybe I'm next." That's what Yahweh Shah doing. He building that fear up of him in us.
That's right.
Which is going to get us to act right. So when you see 2/3 of our people just dying in awful ways, man, you're gonna be like praying your ass off. Yahweh Shah, Baba Kashah, protect me, because it's gonna be a crazy time.
And Salaki, that precept was Proverbs 20 and 30. You got it out.
You want me to bring that one out?
No. I just wanted to correct that.
I still got a little more to finish off that Jeremiah.
Go ahead, Out.
This is Jeremiah 16 and 4. I'm gonna just read through it again. It says, "They shall die of grievous deaths; they shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. And they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth."
So all them dead bodies that's gonna be laying on the ground, how about Shema outside gonna let the animal clean up for him? Hey, here go y'all feet. A bunch of 2/3 niggas that didn't want to listen. So have at it.
Hey,
Uh, go ahead,
Ezekiel,
Al.
book of Ezekiel tell you that the Lord gonna make a covenant with the fowls of the air, man. To,
Con,
to, to basically clean up. It's gonna be so many dead bodies that the Lord gonna have to make a covenant with the fowls of the air, man. You know, that's how much slaughter is gonna happen. You know,
Ooh. I don't think people understand that. Al.
Lord got to
That's a
make a
lot of
promise.
birds. That's a lot
Go
of bodies.
ahead. Come.
That's a lot of bodies. That they having a remember he called it a great feast.
Yeah.
So it ain't gonna be something simple, man. They probably ain't gonna be able to really hit everybody. They're gonna be laying out there.
And see,
So,
you know, man, scriptures tell you that they carcass is gonna be laying on the ground that's dung. And best believe the Lord gonna have enough birds out there, enough fowl, you know, to get that squared away. You know what I mean? And hey,
con,
it's gonna be a sight to see. I say that for the elect. That's gonna be a sight to see for the elect to see how the Lord is gonna come through with that. Cause it's gonna be shit, billions of motherfuckers, man.
con,
Deceased, dead, you
all
know?
kind of ones. Heads
That's
over
right.
here, blown up body parts, guts spilled everywhere. Hey,
All sorts
remember
of things.
remember the Eclipse and Guts?
Yeah.
That's just gonna, bro.
They're gonna be
This shit gonna be
serious,
so
man.
bad I can't even describe it. I can't
Come.
even describe it. Hey, but go down to 5 for me.
Come.
We gonna wrap it up in a few too, beloved.
Con.
This is Jeremiah 16:5. It says, "For thus said the Lord Yahweh, enter not into the house of mourning,
Mm-hmm.
neither go to lament, nor bemoan them. For I have taken away my peace from this people, said the Lord, even loving kindness and mercies."
Con. That's the point really the point of this video. Man, think about this. How about Shema Shai say he taking his loving kindness and mercy away from 2/3 of his people, man. Think about throughout the Bible as we read when Yahweh Shema Shai, what he did to Job. He still loved Job. He having, his mercy towards him, but he let the devil do whatever he want to him. Now think about it once, if he'd have took that love and kindness away, what all the devil really could have done to him.
Right.
Like Job suffered, but he suffered within the confines of what Yahweh Shema Shai wanted him to do. Think about it if he'd have been like, you know what? All bets are off. Have your way with it. That's what he's gonna do to 2/3 of his people. He's gonna tell Esau, Edom, hey, all bets are off. They ain't want to listen to me, they want to follow you. So do whatever you want with them. So
Hey,
think about all the besides the MOTB, you got all the futuristic weapons that they got, like the heart attack guns. Then you done seen people with dreams saying they had guns like on Halo,
Yeah.
the plasma weapons. Esau Edom is ready to use this. Go ahead, Op.
Yeah, it tell you in the book of Revelations, if I'm not mistaken, the 6th chapter, it tell you that Esau, which is represented right there in that chapter, is the red horse, and he was given. I'm so like, let me just read it, bro. Let me
Con,
read it. Yeah, Revelation 6:4, and it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
con,
See, you got
and
it.
con. Beside and that great sword we know is talking about the that nuke, but it also going to lesser sword.
His
Esau
weapons.
Edom, his mind is constantly on how can I make this sword better.
Yeah,
Everything that out on the streets right now is maybe what 10 to 15 years behind what Esau Edom truly has.
that's right.
All right, 100%.
I mean, he got the heart machine where he can control the weather. That's a sword. He got the little heart attack gun, like I said. That's another sword. He got heck, he got
Lasers.
basic sword. That's a sword. That's all this man think of is killing.
Con.
Got
So
drones the
think
size
about
of
when you have
mosquitoes.
about what'd you say?
So he got drones the size of mosquitoes that could kill people.
Yeah.
Con, blow your head off.
Yeah.
This man think of new ways to make the sword even more deadly than what it already is. And the only thing that's been stopping him is the mercies of Yahweh Bashim and Hawashai. Now, what
Con.
you think gonna happen once he like, all right, all gloves off, you can have it. Man, you gonna see niggas and speak dying left and right. Go ahead, I see you got something.
Yeah. I got one to end it off with. If you want,
Huh. Yeah, let's get it.
Con. This 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 17, and it reads, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?"
Huh. Hey, the righteous scarcely gonna be saved,
That's right.
which we hope we are that number. But think that's scarcely, man, that's like a razor's edge.
That's right.
And
Con.
they will be saved. So the 2/3 who don't want to listen, man, hey, all I can say, go ahead and buy you a big bag of those Hebrew Huggies, bro. Go ahead, you got it.
Now, I just want to say this because, you know, um, ultimately we're doing this to be saved,
Con,
but we still gonna be in the mixture. You see?
con,
Yes, we will be shielded, Lord willing, we are of that number. But
con,
just imagine the motherfuckers that's outside of that.
Right.
Look, perfect example, the book of Eli. Eli was shielded throughout the whole movie,
con.
but he still went through turmoil, man. You
All
know?
kind of tribulation.
Yeah.
Th-
Con.
Think about how long he was out there doing it, though. It wasn't like he was just out there for a few days and stuff just happened. No, that was years of that while being blind.
Con.
You in a world where everything is destroyed and blind, and you got to make your way through
And see, that's the beauty about this truth, because it ain't gonna be no years and
it. Con,
all of that when this shit go down, man. Once them nukes get to popping, it's over with.
con.
The elect got to get beamed up. The Lord ain't gonna have the elect just walking around fucking blind after the nukes and you know what I'm talking about, months and months. Lord not gonna allow that, man. The Lord
No,
promised salvation unto the elect, man, unto those that endure unto the end. You see?
con. He already spent time up for the elect.
That's
You think
right.
he gonna slow it down and once everything go to popping off the way he want to? No, time gonna get sped up even more. And that's when you're gonna see Yahweh crack them clouds.
That's right.
But that's all we had on that. Man, I hope this lesson was edifying. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh Hashem,
my
Yahweh
Shema,
Shah,
and my
Hashem,
Shema, by
Rakadash.
Shalom, and Baba Ball.
Look,
Double on.
give double honors.
Oh, double honor to apostles and elders of great millstone, too.
Khan.
Shalom,
Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.